Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode, I'm going to give you a quick update on the cryptocurrency known as Trias. Now I did make a video taking a deep dive into this cryptocurrency back in the end of October. As you can see here, it did get the most views on my channel. So I think therefore it is now a good time to make an update on this cryptocurrency. So in my first video of Trias, I did highlight some of my concerns about this cryptocurrency. In the past few weeks, concerns have been resolved. So one of my concerns was that you could buy Trias either on the Binance Smart Chain or on Ethereum, the ERC20. But the ERC20s were locked as you could only buy the ERC20s on KuCoin. And KuCoin put the ST tag on the ERC20s, so you couldn't withdraw or deposit the ERC20 token to the exchange. So in light of this, we can now trade ERC20 tokens on Uniswap. So as when I first bought Trias, I actually bought it on the ERC20, so I'm very happy to see this. Now, I won't be selling my tokens anytime soon, but it is nice that they did update and they did add liquidity to Uniswap. I'm not 100% sure, but I've also heard that you can use ERC20 on Bitmart. Now, the ST tag is still on KuCoin, so if you're using KuCoin, I'd advise you just use the Binance Smart Chain. But talking to people in the Telegram channel, they have said that negotiations are going well with KuCoin, and this should be updated in the near future. So my second concern was the fact that Anbang Ruan, the founder of Trias, was very, very quiet on Twitter. In my first video, I did highlight that Anbang Ruan didn't tweet since the 20th of December 2021. And I just found this very concerning. I was thinking maybe did he leave the project or did he fall off the face of the planet? So lo and behold, he did make a tweet on the 30th of November 2023. So that was his first time tweeting within 2 years. So he did say, "It's been a while, folks, let's make it happen." So he did address the Trias community, and he said, "Here you can find out the Trias mainnet will be updated in December. The Trias website will undergo a simultaneous upgrade with a fresh and updated brand and image. Further progress on the ERC20 deposits, which is now completed. Promising developments and remarkable data from the Triathlon Lab and to Seaman Network and Leviathan Network. We are poised for an excitement future. Trias continues to grow and is stronger than ever. A big thank you again for your support and dedication. Read the link below to learn more and get involved." So I leave this link here to medium.com, and it will go over all the issues that is stated in this tweet here. I'm not going to read it all out, but it did mention progress on the ERC20 deposits. It's worth mentioning that no matter what happens, once the mainnet completes its final update, the entire issue will become a thing of the past. So basically, reading between the lines there, once the Trias mainnet is launched, they are launching their own native token. So I assume that you will be able to bridge your old tokens to receive the new native token on Trias. So this is the Trias mainnet. I will also leave a link to this in the description of the video. But basically what it's saying is that once mainnet launches, they will be using the trusted smart chain. So this will be the native chain of Trias. And then if you go down here, then you'll see the token standard TEP20. So the TEP20 is the TSC's primary token standard, meaning that all major tokens on TSC are automatically based on the TEP20 standard, which defines rules for the user transfer, approval, and management of tokens. As the core standard of TSC, TEP20 provides developers and users with more choices and opportunities, driving more innovation in the Trias ecosystem. Also, which is very exciting to see, is Anbang Ruan tweeted that he is thrilled to announce that yesterday Okta Innovations finalized a strategic partnership with the China Federation of Logistics and Purchasing, CFLP, a ministry-level federation overseeing the entire supply chain industry in China. Together, we've launched the Intelligent Supply Chain Public Service Platform, which will serve as the central repository for all supply chain data of China on our blockchain network. More news to come. Now, this is absolutely amazing to see that they have a partnership now with the Chinese government. This would cover all of China's supply chain. Now, if you're living under a rock, you have to realize that nearly everything in the world is made in China. So you can only just imagine how big this is. And not to mention, they also have the partnership with the Japanese stablecoin, which also will be released, I assume, in 2024. Now, Trias, the ecosystem is starting to blow up as well too. So I do advise you to follow Triathlon Lab, Tassima Network, and Leviathan Network, as this is all part of the Trias ecosystem. They have plenty of promising developments happening in 2024. So as you can see here, Triathlon has an exciting announcement. We are delighted to share thrilling news about the introduction of Grow Governance Token. To celebrate this launch, we're excited to unveil an exclusive airdrop to the Triathlon community. So I also seen this on the Ethereum network. So basically, BEPU First Inscriptions token launched by the Trias ecosystem project. BEPU linking the metaverse to the Bitcoin ecosystem. BEPU Ordinals is standard token issued on Bitcoin based on the BRC20 protocol. And then also on Tassima, it's time. Tassima ZK Bridge testnet is now live. So a zero-risk, privacy-oriented, decentralized cross-chain communication protocol built on zero-knowledge proof technology. So this was a tweet here by Crypto Bacon. Do you realize how big the Trias ecosystem is going to be? Some Trias projects and areas include Triathlon, Ethereum, BEPU, Grow, Geon, Ordinals, Metaverse, AI, real-world assets, gaming, DeFi, and DePIN. And don't forget, it's deflationary. Tip of the iceberg, people. I'll be adding more this week. So Trias is such an ambitious project, and a lot of people find it hard to research and understand because there's so much going on underneath the hood. So as I hear more, I'll make another video and I'll keep you updated. If you haven't started following me on Twitter, I advise you to give me a quick follow there, as it's a lot easier for me to make a tweet than to make a video. And I also keep you updated on what trades I'm also taking. So I'd really advise you to give me a quick follow there. So this is the updated website for Trias. Now I have to admit, they did a fantastic job. It just looks incredible. So Amban Ruan also came out with a tweet just showing what he's recently been working on. Hello NetX. So we can just watch this video. It'd be a lot easier to explain, but this is just basically how he's just tying all the ecosystem together. So we'll have a quick watch of this video right here.
NetX, a chain-native ecosystem, is a digital Gaia, a mixture of lives and machines. Enlightened by the origin of species, NetX is created from the bottom up. People provide computing resources and data that form NetX's physical world. Developers build microservices and spread them like unicellular organisms to this new world. Microservices get rewards by fulfilling people's requests. They actively find each other to form larger services to satisfy more complex requirements. Reward incentives further drive people to evolve microservices. NetX forms a microservice biology connecting trillions of self-organizing computing nodes, data, services, applications, and people. Nobody designs, controls, or maintains the whole system. Everyone, every component is part of NetX that drives NetX evolution from the bottom up. They create diversified goals to meet diversified demands, form diversified systems to encounter diversified problems. NetX keeps evolving through the power of the people. Technical experts and ethical hackers guard the evolution through continuous testing and inspections. Secured and trusted services keep evolving. Insecured or malicious ones filtered and replaced. As NetX evolves, more people pour in. People easily walk into this world feeling like it is real with hybrid reality metaverse applications. In NetX, people work more efficiently. live more vividly, and their new demands drive further evolutions of the digital Gaia. Outputs of all work and living activities are turned into a network personalized and privacy-preserving big data, forming a new foundation for the next generation AI. In NetX, all activities are driven by tokenized incentives, which are backed by zero-knowledge finance infrastructure that protects privacy. NetX, a new way of living, a new reality, a new world and future is waiting on you.
So yeah, that looks pretty cool. So NetX, so shaping the future of AI-driven digital living with a data-centric next-generation internet. NetX is a scalable and privacy-preserving super blockchain network that is fully compatible with all blockchain's network applications and Web2 cloud native applications, opening up the Web3 world to cloud applications and ushering in the next generation of the internet into the age of intelligence. So therefore you can see why they call Trias the Ethereum of Asia. So just jumping over to TradingView, so we're just going to have a quick look at the price of Trias. So basically it did break out of this long descending trend line. So roughly back in the 20th of December, that was roughly when Anbang Ruan made his tweet. So I'm sure it just got everyone excited again. So if we just zoom back in here, we'll just go to the 4-hour chart. So we're just zooming in here to the 4-hour chart. Now, it did break out here on the 20th of December. This was roughly around where Anbang Ruan made his tweet, his first tweet in 2 years. So you did see it did have a nice breakout, went back under and shot off again. And then eventually it kept going and then formed this kind of a bull flag. But the price action didn't stay in a bullish trend. So it actually fell out. It broke out of this bull flag to the downside. And as you can see here, the price action did wick down and actually touch the 618 perfectly to change course and it to become back up again. So it did get a lot of buy pressure in this demand zone here. So it would be nice if it continues on an uptrend. But it all depends on the overall crypto market. And as you know, that Grayscale are selling off plenty of their Bitcoin from their Bitcoin Trust as they convert to an ETF. So that is creating a lot of down pressure on the crypto market. So I would not be surprised if Bitcoin continues in a downtrend over the next couple of weeks to months. I would not be surprised if Trias does something like this, kind of ticks up, but then sells off again and then maybe gets back down to this lower demand zone right here, which also actually lines up with this long descending trend line. So roughly you can see maybe Trias make its way back to somewhere around this area around here before catching a bid and making its way back up to the upside again. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball. We don't know what's going to happen. But as you already know, I was buying Trias under $3, so I'm happy to just sit in my hands because I know that it has a bright future ahead of itself. Now, if the price action does come back down to this demand zone here, roughly between just 750, I will become a buyer again and I will add to my bag. But in the meantime, I'm happy to just sit in my hands and to see how this plays out. So that is your update on Trias. If you got value out of this one, please go down, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.